Before we embark on lesson 3 of living in the wider community, let's complete our knowing more and remembering more. Number 1, I am identical to my friend. True or false? Number 2, what does similar mean? A, that you have some things in common. B, you are unique. C, you are exactly the same as someone else. Or D, how we are different. And number 3, your challenge. What does it mean to be unique? Let's check our answers. Were you correct? Are you identical to your friend? No, you're not. Similar means that you have some things in common. And to be unique means that there is no one like you, that you are one of a kind. Our learning objective this lesson is to learn if different communities are treated the same. It is also to understand equality and social justice. The key vocabulary words that you know that we encountered in our other lessons are similar, same, different, difference, and unique. Our key words that we will meet in this lesson are equality, fair, and discrimination. What is equality? Equality is when all people are treated the same. This means that every single person is treated fairly and no one is treated differently. What is discrimination? Discrimination is when a person is treated differently. This is not a good thing. And it's usually because of who they are and it's against the law. So sometimes people are discriminated against because of their gender, which means whether they're a boy or a girl, because of the color of their skin, because of their religion. These are terrible, terrible reasons to treat someone differently, and it is not showing equality. I would now like you to watch this short video. When you're watching the video, I'd like you to think about whether or not the birds are treating each other fairly. Are they treating each other the same? You can press play when you're ready to watch the video. How did the small birds treat the big bird? Was he treated equally? Was he treated differently? Why do you think this was? Is this an example of discrimination? Can you explain why? So, are all communities treated equally? Throughout history, not all communities have been treated the same way. They have not all been treated equally. Some communities have been treated differently because of how they look, their beliefs, or their interests. This is discrimination. Some people have been called unkind names and bullied because of the way they look. In some countries, some children have not been allowed to go to school because they are girls. Some people have not been given a job just because of the color of their skin. Now, your task for this lesson. I would like you to imagine you have to teach Year 1 pupils in another school about the words discrimination and equality. I would like you to write, draw, or act out a story about the characters below, the 3 purple and the 1 blue. In the first version of your story, I would like you to imagine the characters are being treated differently. What might this look like? What might they say and do? In version 2, I would like you to imagine the characters are being treated the same. You may want to pause the presentation here to complete your task. Let's test what we've learned. The answers for these questions will be either true or false. So, true or false? All people are treated the same in the world. Number 2, discrimination is when all people are treated the same. True or false? Number 3, discrimination is illegal, which means it's against the law. True or false? Number 4, equality is when all people are treated the same. And number 5, people can be treated differently because of the way that they look. So why have you learned all about discrimination and equality? You've learned about these things so that you can learn about Ask with Xavier and what he did for Black, Asian, ethnic minorities' rights. Remember to complete your to-do on Purple Mash for this lesson. See you next time.